English doesn't make sense, but luckily for you, I do. I am Teacher Chris, and let's decode this language together. Today, you're going to walk away with 3 important idiomatic expressions. And as you know, you as an English learner, you must master idiomatic expressions for you to speak English fluently. This lesson will help you understand more about these expressions, but also to help you sound a little bit more like a native speaker. So, fasten your belt, let's go! As I told you, the lesson of today is all about idiomatic expressions. Now, before we proceed, we have to understand first what is idiomatic expression that we call again idioms in English. Now, idiomatic expressions are phrases with meaning that are different from the literal meaning of the words. When I say literal there, we see the original meaning of the word. For example, if we talk about apple in a certain idiomatic expression, we're not going to consider the meaning of the apple as a fruit, but there is another meaning different from that one. Which means, in an idiomatic expression, we did not get the meaning from the individual words, but rather there is a meaning already there that you have to learn. Now here, we have the first idiom, which is break the ice. We have the verb to break, repeat after me, break. This is the. For Americans, they say the. But here, since the words following here start with the vowel, we're going to say the ice. Break the ice. Now, what does it mean to break the ice? To break the ice, it means to start a conversation or interaction in a way that reduces tension or awkwardness. To start a conversation, it means commencer une conversation or interaction in a way that reduces tension. Dans une manière qui réduit la tension. C'est juste ça. Now, we have an example here which will help us understand better when we're using this in a context. For example, to break the ice at the party, I said hello to the person next to me. To break the ice at the party, I said hello to the person next to me. Now, to break the ice in French, ça veut dire briser la glace, détendre l'ambiance, disons comme ça. Now, when I say to break the ice at the party, it means pour briser la glace à la soirée, je dis bonjour à la personne à côté de moi. In English, we just say to break the ice at the party, I said hello to the person next to me. The same example is we played a quick game. We played a quick game at the start to break the ice. We played a quick game at the start to break the ice. Now, the start here, ça veut dire au début. Now, quand on dit we played a quick game, ça veut dire on a joué un jeu rapide. On a joué rapidement le jeu pour briser la glace au début. Okay, now let's go with the second expression, which is hit the nail on the head. First of all, what is the meaning of hit? Hit is the action of doing something like this. You can hit somebody with your punch, something like that. Nail, c'est ça le clou. Ok? Quand tu es en train de construire, tu as besoin de clous pour. Tu peux utiliser les marteaux pour faire l'action là-bas. L'action de faire comme ça, c'est ça to hit. The nail, c'est quelque chose que on va maintenant utiliser. And then we have the head. Who doesn't know? If you don't know the meaning of head, just tell me in the comment section, okay? Now, let's go here the meaning of hit the nail on the head. It means to describe something exactly right. I repeat, to describe something exactly right, capturing the situation or truth perfectly. Ça veut dire quoi? Quand vous décrivez quelque chose exactement comme il faut, là-bas en anglais on va dire hit the nail on the head. Now you're going to understand this better on or using the examples, okay? Now the first example is your explanation was spot on. When I say spot on, it means wonderful. Wonderful, spot on. Your explanation was spot on. She really was the main problem. you hit the nail on the head. Ça veut dire, when I say main problem, or problem, not problem, I'm speaking English like a Frenchman, main problem, c'est ça, la cause, ou disons, le problème principal. Main problem. Et maintenant, quand on dit, votre explication était merveilleuse, était vraie, elle était la cause. Tu as vraiment dit exactement ce qui était là-bas, ce qu'il fallait. Je vais maintenant dire en anglais, you really or you hit the nail on the head. The second example we have, you have to hit the nail on the head with your, you have hit the nail on the head with your idea about the problem. Qui veut dire, tu as vraiment dit ce qu'il fallait là-bas concernant les problèmes. Now, je vais vous donner un exemple qui va vous aider très bien à comprendre ça. C'est qui est, par exemple, tu es en train de parler avec ton ami et il te demande qu'est-ce que tu veux, mais tu ne veux pas le dire. Et puis, il vient de deviner. Oh, tu veux une voiture. Wow, you hit the nail on the head. Tu veux dire, c'est ce que j'avais vraiment besoin de ça. Donc, tu as dit ce qu'il fallait être dit. The last idiom is bite off more than you can chew. Bite off more than you can chew. To bite is doing this action. For example, I have an apple here and I do, okay, I'm biting, I bite. Or, quand vous battez avec quelqu'un qui est très fort, plus que toi, tu fais quoi? Tu utilises maintenant tes dents pour, do that action. Yeah, you bite, okay? Nous avons more, plus, than, c'est ça plus que. Chew, c'est maintenant, disons, vous avez déjà fait l'action, you bite the apple and you're doing that. That's action you're chewing. Maintenant, quand on va utiliser ça, c'est pour juste signifier to try to do more than you can manage. Le fait d'avoir beaucoup de choses dans ta bouche, mais tu n'es pas capable to chew that. À mâcher ça. Mâcher, c'est ça, to chew. Bite, c'est juste mordre. Ok? Maintenant, quand vous prenez beaucoup de choses, des activités que vous n'êtes pas capable à faire ou à gérer, là-bas, you bite more than you can chew. Now, let's see the example. The first example here is, he agreed to handle the whole project by himself. That's biting off more than he can chew. He agreed to handle the whole project by himself. That's biting off more than he can chew. This is not you, it's he can chew. Qui veut dire, handle c'est ça, to solve, résoudre. Agreed c'est ça, accepted. Il a accepté à faire le projet lui-même. Mais c'est là, c'est juste accepter beaucoup de tâches que tu n'es même pas capable de faire. This was the first example. The second one is, don't bite off more than you can chew. You can't learn English and Russian at once. Don't bite off more than you can chew. You can't learn English and Russian at once. Quand je dis at once, it means at the same time, au même temps. Okay? So, now, I want to make sure that you all understood the lesson. Now, to make me aware that you understood the lesson, please drop the examples in the comment section using the first idiom, the second idiom, and the last one. And if you're not subscribed yet to my channel, please subscribe, share so that other people can know this language. This is one of the language which are romantic. So see you in the next one.